Hello, I'm back, and today I want to talk about something a bit different. I want to talk about Cavina's album, the band that I've been playing with for the last year and a half almost. And we just released our debut album called Halls of Mind, which is available on Spotify. I'm going to put the link down below. Now, the reasons I wanted to make this video is, one, to promote the album here on my channel, even though only 5 or 10 people might watch this video, but fair enough. I just felt I have to make this video. But also I wanted to talk about my experience recording it, and yeah. So basically, I recorded a few albums before, but this was a bit special because this is the one that I felt I had to prepare the most for. I had to prepare a lot. I remember practicing every day, for the last like 2-3 months before we actually entered the studio. I would practice for like an hour and a half every day. I playing all the songs, and to be fair, like I didn't really notice much of a difference from one day to the other, because in my mind I was like, I already know the songs. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't really need to practice more because I already know the songs. So I didn't really pay attention to that. I just kept practicing. And then when the day of the recording came along, I remember that I was feeling quite sick in the morning. So I was really upset that, like from all the days, that was the day that I had to feel sick. But I had a big commitment, so I went down to the studio, and to my surprise, it didn't take me long to record the drum tracks at all. And I referred that back to the months of preparation I had. So that really showed me how much of an importance pre-production and getting everything ready is. And you shouldn't really underestimate it. So I'm really proud of what I did. Even the guys at the studio told me that it was a very fast work for me to lay down the drum tracks, and I even didn't need to use any guide tracks at all, any guitar or bass guide tracks. And the guys at the studio seemed quite surprised by that, to be honest. But for me, it was just natural to do it, to have my laptop next to me with my own click track and just playing along and just playing the songs, So I always credit that to preparation, which is extremely important. But yes, I've learned a lot about recording drums and recording in general, and how to deal with people and how to behave in a recording environment. These things that might sound very basic or very obvious, but there's some certain protocols that you have to follow when you are recording. At least in my opinion, if you want the record to be good or to be really time effective. I will talk about stuff that happened more in the future, probably in a future video, but yes, as well as being proud of what I did and getting praise from people there at the studio, I also got some feedback when it came to my double bass playing, because I think I was being very I was being very pretentious when it came to my double bass work, because we recorded this album almost a year ago. So I felt that I was a completely different drummer 1 year ago, and this recording this album made me realize a lot of things. When it comes to that feedback that the guy at the studio gave me, he said that I'm trying to play stuff that I cannot play yet with my double bass, and even though I could play like fast and stuff, my stamina was not the best, so I couldn't play for a long time. Like if I played a couple of takes, I'll be tired by the third take. So that really hit me hit my ego, my drummer ego. And this is one of the things that I always said, that when you go to the studio you learn a lot, and you really have to be humble about these things, because that's what you learn, you know. And you have to learn to embrace feedback, whether it's negative or positive, and just really take it and do something with it, something productive. So I remember feeling really hurt because of that feedback, you know, because I felt like I had the perfect playing, the perfect double bass technique, perfect stamina, but apparently I didn't. So first thing I did when I got back home after the session at the studio is to just practice. And I actually found like courses online that teach you basically how to play proper double bass, you know, like very consistent, how to improve your stamina. And I feel learning double bass is one of the most challenging things that I am encountering on my drumming journey, because I feel that it's like learning to play another instrument within the drumming world, within the drumming sphere. So I find it really, really challenging, but at the same time I find it really rewarding when you see your progress, when you see your improvements. And this is something that I keep doing every day. In fact, I'm going home after making this video, and I'm just gonna play drums and double bass for an hour. And I feel the pain. I like that. I like feeling the pain, because that represents progress. And I get addicted to that, and I feel wrong when I don't practice, you know, because I try to do it every day. I do it every day. So I think you know, this album made me realize all these things, how good I am at certain things and how sloppy I am at others. You know, everything is for a good cause. I think I'm on the right track. I'm a better drummer now than I was 1 year ago when I recorded the album. So for me, this album represents that more than the actual music itself, which I do like, but I see it more as a stepping stone to something greater in the future. And yes, so that's my take on the whole thing. I just want to emphasize how much being ready means, you know, on the actual day, because you save a lot of money, a lot of frustration, and everyone will thank you if you are prepared on the day of the recording. So I just wanted to talk about that really. And yeah, that's all. Check out the album Cavina, Halls of Minds. I'll put a link down below. And yeah, thanks for watching this video. I don't know who will watch this, because obviously the reason people watch my videos is because I talk about famous bands. So I don't know how many people will watch this, but I don't really care, because I had to let it out, you know. So I feel good that I did. So yes, tonight I'm going to be watching The Capitators. I'm really excited about this gig. I've seen them a few times, but yeah, I'll talk about them in another video, because this is all about you know, Cavina's first album. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you very soon.